Hello and welcome to another NihongoGamer video. Today we're going to be unboxing Sword Art Online. This is Lost Song. This is the newest Sword Art Online that you can get. This is the premium limited edition. It comes with the game in this massive box. Who knows what else is inside it. And this awesome folder, which is kind of a I think it's kind of a collaboration with God Eater, seeing as both games are by Namco Bandai, which is the company that, of course, makes every game in Japan. Let's just get it out of the plastic first and see what comes inside the bag. You get this very cool folder, first of all, and I think everyone who pre-ordered it, even if you don't get the limited edition, you still get this folder. So this is a sort of preview look at what that looks like. Got the two characters from God Eater and also two characters, obviously the main two characters from Sword Art Online. Here and on the back it says God Eater. I'll show you a bit closer up with my other camera in a moment what that looks like. I'll just put this down here on my table for a moment. Got the actual game in here as well. This is the PlayStation Vita edition of the Sword Art Online Lost Song. Now, if you get the PlayStation 3 edition of this game, there is no limited edition. If you want the limited edition, you've got to go for the Vita version. So there it is, the front of this very cool box. And also on the back, just what it looks like, a few screenshots so you can have a look at what the game looks like before you decide to buy it. This is gonna be really, really cool. I think there's lots of cool stuff inside this box. Really can't wait to open it up and show you what's inside. I think the main features of Lost Song are that in this game you'll be able to fly, you'll be able to use magic. There's going to be online multiplayer, so if you played Hollow Fragment, you already kind of know what to expect gameplay-wise, but being able to fly is going to massively change everything, I think. I mean, it looks like a lot of fun, and also going from Hollow Fragment, coming from Infinity Moment to Hollow Fragment, which was the PSP game, to the Vita game, I don't feel like there was much of a difference. Like, I mean, of course, there's a lot more of the game, but it wasn't like as big a contrast. And being able to fly looks like a massive difference. Also, you'll be able to like choose anyone in your party. In fact, you could use like an avatar creator, so you can actually create your own player. You don't have to run around as basically Kirito anymore, you can be someone else. Let's not waste any more time, let's jump straight into the unboxing for the premium limited edition of Sword Art Online Lost Song on the PS Vita. Alright, it's time to unbox Sword Art Online Lost Song for the PS Vita, the premium limited box. Really excited about getting this open, but first things first, let's have a look at this folder that we got for free. Now, these are two characters that you probably know well from God Eater 2, if you are playing that game as well. There's a little there's a little logo here that says SAO2 and SAO and GE2, just so that you can see that they are collaborating. There's some sort of campaign. I think also you'll be able to use these costumes inside God Eater 2, and maybe you'll be able to import God Eater 2 stuff into Sword Art Online. Not 100% sure, but anyway, you've got Kirito and Asuna here on the right. And let's just have a look on the back. Also, it's a pretty plain back, but also it's got Sword Art Online Lost Song logo, X God Eater 2 Rage Burst, which is the newest edition of God Eater 2 with the extra part of the story tagged on to the end as well. Pretty simple, clear file. These things generally go for about $5 to $8 in Japan, or sometimes even cheaper. They could be about $3 or $4. But nice ones like this tend to be a little bit more expensive, especially if you've got these nice color illustrations. It's pretty good quality, A4 size, nice to get something free. The illustration is really nice, taken directly from the anime style rather than the manga style, I believe. And also just Sakura, because it's March in Japan, that means that it is springtime and everyone is looking out for Sakura. We're all waiting to go outside and have our Hanami parties where we can go outside and enjoy the Sakura, which basically only blooms for about a week or 2 weeks tops here in Japan, so you've got to get out there and enjoy it while you still can. Anyway, that's the folder. I'm going to put that off to the side and bring in the actual box. Now, this is the Sword Art Online Lost Song box for the PS Vita. In fact, I'm going to get it out of the plastic first so that you can have a good look at what it looks like. Wow, this is so exciting. So I'm a massive Sword Art Online fan, by the way. I loved the first anime, and I say I'm a massive fan. I actually never finished the second series, but I was more in it for the first first series. I will eventually get to the second series eventually. Let's have a look at this. So first thing you'll notice is that the box comes with this outer liner so that you can actually see what's on the box. But actually, the actual box, whoa! I didn't know the box had special illustrations on it. That's brilliant. Right, didn't know that. So it's got this special illustration on the front and the back, and that's why it's got this outer liner, because the outer liner has the actual video game information. So let's just have a quick look at it. You can see that it says all the main Sword Art Online stuff, the box art here on the front, very, very nice. And then on the side it says Sword Art Online Lost Song for the PS Vita. Obviously there's a PS3 edition as well, but I went for the Vita version because I've got a PS TV, I can play it on my TV anyway. Some stuff about the game, some screenshots from the cut sequences. Cut sequences in these games are absolutely beautiful because they're 3D, but they're made to look like 2D. I don't know how they do it, but it looks amazing. Here's a collection of stuff that you actually get inside this box, so you can look forward to a lot of cool stuff inside. Some pictures from the actual game itself, and also some information about the game. You can play it 1 player or 1 to 16 players in ad hoc mode. You can play 16 people in ad hoc mode? That can't be right, surely. I think that's maybe because you can get into a lobby and play with 16 people, but you can only actually go on the missions with 4 people, as far as I know. It's compatible with PlayStation Vita TV, so if you've got a PS TV, you can use it with that. You need a memory card, of course. It is 1 to 16 players online as well, but as far as I know, you can only go on missions with up to 4 people. It is touchscreen compatible, and you can even use your microphone. I don't know what the microphone is for. That's probably for something to do with the multiplayer features. Alright, let's take the outer liner and let's just leave that off to the side for a moment when we actually look at the real box itself. Now this is a nicer version of the previous artwork, because actually on the front of this box, if you look at the way the light is reflecting, only certain parts of it, like over here, are actually glossy, and they do this weird kind of mosaic thing when you look at it. This is a very, very nice front cover, actually. It's got some really nice art. Just give you a closer look at the artwork. These are your favorite characters that you all know from Hollow Fragment and from Infinity Moment. Obviously Kirito there at the front. They're all in their fairy version, which means they've got those funny elven type ears, because they're in not Sword Art Online, they're now playing in Alfheim Online, which is the game where you can actually have wings and actually fly. This is the logo on the side. Also has that very funky reflective coating on the side of the box here as well. And on the back of the box, look at this artwork. That is unbelievable. Looks really, really nice to have 2 fantastic illustrations, front and back. These are 3 of the new characters. I think his name's Sumeragi, Rain, and what is her name? Seven? I'm not sure 100%. She's some kind of genius or whatever. It's the same thing on all the sides. They just say Sword Art Online Lost Song. Same on that side. Same over here, and same over here. I'm actually holding it upside down. It actually looks like this. These are supposed to be wings. That's all for the front and the back of the box. In fact, it's just so beautiful. This is a really, really nice box. If you are a collector and you like to put these things on the wall and have a look at them, this is definitely the box for you. Let's get it out of the box now. So I'm going to pull the top flap open like so, and let's pull out all the contents. There is a lot of stuff to look forward to, so let's just take them out one by one. This is the actual PS Vita game, so if you buy the game on its own, it comes in a box like this for the PS Vita game. Obviously all the same information that we've already covered on the outer liner. I'll actually get to unboxing that in a moment, and let's have a look inside here. There's box contents now. It's getting kind of complicated. What is this? All right, look at that. Is this a mouse pad? Feels like a mouse pad, but I don't think it is a mouse pad. Let's get it out of the plastic and have a closer look. Let's try and do this as delicately as possible, so that I don't actually break anything in the process. All right, so they got 4 of, whoa, what is all this? There's so much stuff here. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. These, I don't know if these are bookmarks or if you can actually use these for something. Maybe, I really do think that they are probably bookmarks. Alright, so according to this bit of paper, it says these are mini clear posters. So if you've ever wanted tiny little posters that you can put in your tiny little bedroom. These are all supposedly posters. Let's go through them one by one. So just put the box off to the side for a moment. First one is the one with Kirito and Asuna. On the front it says Sword Art Online Lost Song. Give you a nice look at the front of this. Very, very cool. Wow, this is really, really nice. Way better than getting the normal edition. This is totally worth it. And it's only like $25 more than the normal version, actually. So I put this one off to the side. So this is the next one. This is Kirito and his sister and their no, it's not their daughter. It's his daughter with Asuna. I don't know where Asuna is not in this picture, but he's kind of inviting you into the world of Alfheim Online. All right, this is the next one. This is the illustration from the front of the box. This is the main picture for Sword Art Online Lost Song. It's got pretty much all of the main characters on one image. Again, cloud background, so you can see that they are flying in this game, which is one of the main features of Sword Art Online Lost Song. The next one is actually artwork from the back of the box. These are 3 of the new main characters, Sumeragi, Seven, and Rain. Also cloud background, so that you can see that everyone is, of course, flying in this game. Sword Art Online Lost Song looks really, really nice. Character designs are beautiful. All right, this one is kind of more matrixy. It's got a greenish kind of look to it. This is Kirito. This is clearly taken from the 3D rendered version. You can see slightly the way that the line art has been done. This hasn't been drawn. This has been taken directly from the game. Kirito, Lost Sword Art Online, Lost Song. Yeah, it looks more matrixy, especially because of the color scheme in this one. All right, the next one is Asuna, obviously Kirito's leading lady. A couple pictures of her. They do look hand-drawn, but actually I believe that these are taken from the 3D models. Looks really beautiful. Again, Asuna has different colored hair in Alfheim Online. She goes for the blue hairstyle instead of her avatar, as you would know in Sword Art Online. Alright, next one is Lifa. This is obviously Kirito's little sister, but when she goes into Alfheim Online, she looks like this. She's got green transparent wings in this picture. A couple different pictures. Again, this is probably taken from in-game artwork rather than from hand-drawn 2D artwork. Looks great. Next one is also a character card. This is Rain. This is the red-headed new girl character. I don't know a lot about this character, but she's new, and I guess in the gameplays we'll discover more about who she is. I don't see any wings on her, but presumably you can see that she is in Alfheim Online. Presumably she gets wings later on. Alright, running out of space now, but here, Seven, all I know is that she's really, really smart. She is also a new character in Sword Art Online Lost Song. Again, some really cool dress design going on here. Love the color scheme. This is something about whoever the artist is for Sword Art Online, they really know their stuff because they've got the color schemes absolutely spot on. It looks really, really nice. Seven, it's an unusual name, but it's cool. She has this scepter thing, so presumably that is her main weapon. I guess we'll find out more about her in the game. This is Sumeragi. He's the new male character in the game. He's got some pretty cool hair going on. Love the character design. I love the costume design. Again, because he's one of these 3 new characters, I just don't know a lot about him yet, but again, we'll find out about him in the game. All right, coming to the last 2 now. This one is the second last one. This is Seven and Rain. Looks like they probably get along quite well. I don't think they're related, but they're probably best friends of some sort. That's all I can gather from the image. This one's got a more, multicolored background as opposed to these kind of like dark ones or the green ones or the red ones. It's got kind of different stripes of color in the background. And last but not least, this is the Kirito, Lifa, and Asuna card. Looks really nice. Again, we've come back to these cloud backgrounds so that there's that theme of flying. Kirito being cool with his sword, of course. I don't know, is this the sword that was made for him in Sword Art Online by Lisbeth? I'm not sure. Elizabeth. I'm not sure if this is the actual sword that was made for him. Looks a bit like it though because it's green. Obviously, 2 really nice illustrations in the back. They have done the artwork so well. I can barely even tell which ones are 3D and which ones are 2D hand-drawn. Look, I don't even have space on my desk for all of these pictures. There's 12 of these mini posters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They look amazing, and I've made a big mess of them just by trying to count them. Alright, so that's all for the posters. There's 12 of them. They are about this big. I have fairly average size hands, but so you can see kind of how big they are. If you wanted to make a giant poster tapestry on your wall, wall, you could actually do a sort of patchwork thing, and it would be pretty huge and almost the size of 2 posters in a way, but it looks really, really great, and you get all this stuff just by buying the limited edition. All right, next thing in the box, let's have a look and see what else we get. I would have been fine with just those mini posters, but apparently there's more stuff in here. Let's have a look at this. This is the NerveGear Special Edition magazine that comes with the game. Who knows what's inside here? These look like extra goodies that you can win. There's some kind of double chance campaign. I don't know, whatever it is, you can enter some sort of raffle draw. Oh, in fact, okay, I know what this is. All right, so you can buy these tickets for about $5 when you go to like a convenience store, I think, and then you have a chance of winning any one of these 5 prizes. The top prize is a figure of Yui. She's just like she's been like drenched in something that Kirito drank in the series. Anyway, she's holding a tray and it's a figurine, so you can get that one. There's a top prize. There's various other prizes. Let's have a look inside the actual booklet itself. Some illustrations from the new game, Lost Song. More illustrations from the game. It's an entire magazine. There's actually a lot of stuff. There's information here about the actual not graphic novel, just the original light novel and the animation itself and the comic version, the manga version, if you want to read that as well. Some more stuff about Alfheim Online, character information. They've got different expressions of Kirito and what he looks like, different pictures of Kirito, pictures of Asuna. It also tells you what race they've chosen and what weapon they choose to use when they're in the game. A picture from the anime series, and again, more of their classic expressions, because they all have kind of interesting expressions that are unique to each character. This is Lifa. Her race is Sylph, whatever that means. Picture from the anime, more of her expressions, picture of her in-game fighting. Let's have a look at this one. This is 7. Her race is Puka. She has, her weapon is the staff. Pictures of her in the anime, and also pictures of her facial expressions. Actually, I'm not sure if this is from the anime or maybe it's just, you know, from the cutscenes in the game. Let's have a look at Rain. Her race is Leprechaun, and her weapon is Longsword, and she has a 2-sword style. You can actually see some character design file information here, which is really, really cool. You can see exactly, even underneath her hair, exactly what this, design of her head looks like. This is a lot of detail. And it says even stuff over here, like how her dress should billow out. It shouldn't go straight down like that. It should kind of wave out to the sides. Really, really detailed. Information about Sumeragi. His race is Undine, which means he's the same race as Asuna. I wonder if that has anything to do with the blue hair. Not 100% sure. His weapon is the katana. Information about him. He's got more serious expressions and also some sort of frowning expressions. Information on his character design, and his sword looks cool. Lisbeth, she is a leprechaun. Her weapon is the mace. Silica, or Shirika, if you know her from the Japanese version. Her race is Kate Sith. I've never actually known what Kate Sith actually means, but apparently it's a race in this game. And her weapon is the dagger. She obviously also comes with this little animal whose name is, what is the name of the animal? Pina. Okay, the name of the character is Pina. So I had to read this document here to figure out what its name was because I forgot. Pina is her little beast taming companion. Shinon, or Sinon as written in the English, she is also Kate Sith, and her weapon is the bow, which means I think that she's a shooting character. Philia, she is a Spriggan, and her weapon is the dagger. If you look at her dagger, look, it's got serrated edges. That's terrifying. And also you can see a picture of her in real life as well. I didn't notice it until just now. They've got all these pictures of them in their real life versions. More characters. We've got Straya. Her race is Gnome, and her weapon is the two-handed sword. And we've also got Yui. Her race is unknown, and her weapon is unknown. This is Klein. He is a character favorite from the original series as well. Argo, never seen this one before, but this is Kate Sith, and weapon is Knuckle. So it's not even a sword, it's more of a punching style. weapon. Sakuya, who's another warlord. Race is Sylph, and her weapon is the katana. Alicia Rue, she is a Kate Sith, and her weapon is Knuckle. More and more and more. There's so much in this book. Yuki, her race is Imp, and her weapon is Long Sword. And we got all these other characters. We got Agil, Eugene, Recon, and Kikuoka. So much. There's so much in here. Stuff about cakes, stuff about being an idol, romance scene selection. I think this is just general stuff to get you geared up for the game so that you can get excited about all the different features, you know, where you can interact with the girls, you can also walk around with them, you can also choose your party members, you can also get excited about the different races and the different weapons, costume and equipment collection, so you can have a look at the artwork that's been drawn for all the different swimsuits that they've made for the female characters. I don't know, there's even Agil over here with his cat ears, very cute, of course. Let's have a look at this. They've all got different yukata as well. Yukata is a favorite at summer festivals in Japan because, you know, they're not too heavy. Some of the actual costumes that they wear in Lost Song when they're fighting. This is really, really cool. This is one of Kirito's new styles. He's got these like glow-in-the-dark green lights that kind of prevent him from getting run over, you know, safety first. But there's a lot of stuff here to admire. Looks really, really cool. And let's see more stuff. There's some fan art here in the back of the book. More fan art on the next page. And a special interview. Now, these are probably the voice actors for Kirito, Philia, and the producer. Sorry, well, he's obviously not a voice actor, he's the producer, but you can actually read an interview with these guys and see what it was like to make the game. Last but not least, cast comments. I guess this is just more of the voice actors voicing out on, you know, how they felt about making this game. Lots of interesting characters. You know, this is Asuna's voice actress over here. This is Philia's voice actress. This is Lisbeth, and also Yui's voice actress. Nice, cute girls with great voices. Awesome! So an entire magazine just to get you geared up about the game. What else is inside this box? Now let's have a look and see what else. This is just a bit of cardboard, and look at this. This is the last, there's nothing else inside the box, so put that to the side, and look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Sword Art Online Lost Song Special Contents Box. Now this is a front illustration that looks similar to the illustration from the front of the game, and inside here there is a special contents disc and also a Sword Art Online Lost Song soundtrack. So there is a lot of stuff, 93 minutes of content in here. It is all high definition, 16:9 1080p. Just slide this out here, very cool. So this front bit is clear, and so that you can actually really enjoy the front illustration of this. Wow, that background is so cool. All right, I'm gonna slide that off to the side, and let's have a look inside here. So this is the front of the package. Let's just open this up. There's an illustration here of Kirito and Asuna. He's got a really cool haircut now, doesn't he, in this game? I've never really noticed that, but he's got a very cool haircut in Alfheim Online. All the girl characters from the game here on this other insert, and the actual discs themselves. So on the left side we have a Blu-ray disc, which presumably has clips from the anime and all sorts of other exciting stuff inside it. I'll put that there just so that you can see the entire illustration. On the right side, disc number 2, this is actually just a normal compact disc CD that you can listen to the music. So I'm gonna put that into iTunes later so that I can have a listen to some awesome Sword Art Online Lost Song music. Very, very cool. So I'll put that disc in there later on. And now you can see what it looks like. This is the inside of the the Blu-ray and CD case with a really nice illustration of Alfheim Online, so you can really get stuck into the atmosphere of going into this. Well, it's not really an online world, but it's kind of faux online world. But just the artwork in this series, this anime, this comic, it's everything. It's a comic, it's a light novel, it's an animation, it's a game, it's everything. Sword Art Online rules. It is so cool, and now I have the limited edition pack. It's so good. So I'm getting a little bit excited, so I'm gonna put the CD back in here. In my excitement about all the extra bonus contents, I almost forgot about the game itself. I was just going to enjoy the CDs and music, but actually this game does come with an actual game inside as well. So I'm just going to pull the plastic tab off here so that you can look at the cartridge and see what comes with that. Slide the plastic off the top here. So a normal standard PS Vita case with a nice illustration on the front and information on the back. Pull it open and you have the standard instructions so that you know basically what all the buttons do. In here we have actual codes. Now this is a code for the PS Vita game. I can actually get these uniforms and use them in the game so that they're actually wearing their sort of academy school uniforms while they're fighting in the online game. And on the back we have another code. This is for Rain. There is an iOS game that you can play for Sword Art Online, and you can actually put this code in and download her as a playable character in the iOS Android game for your smartphones. That's another extra bonus sort of digital good that comes with the game. And last but not least, let's have a look at the cartridge. It's a standard PS Vita cartridge. It says, you know, Sword Art Online Lost Song. It has a picture of Leafa coming, you know, flying towards the screen there, and Bandai Namco games. Yeah, it's a basic, you know, it's a standard PS Vita cartridge, nothing too exciting about that. Whoa, dropped it. Alright, so there you have it. That's all the stuff that comes with the premium limited edition box set for the Vita version of Sword Art Online Lost Song. You get the actual box itself, which has a really nice mirrored kind of finish design pattern on it with two high quality illustrations on the front and the back, especially of the new characters. This outer liner, which you get to put outside the box when you're not enjoying the pictures, admiring those pictures on the front and the back. You also get this. This is a Blu-ray and music CD set, so you can actually enjoy all the great artwork on this box, as well as listening to music and watching video content on the Blu-ray. I haven't had a chance to look at it obviously yet, but that will be good fun to enjoy later on as well. Looks really awesome. And on the side here, you also get this great magazine with loads of high quality color illustrations, information that you couldn't really get in other places, like character files, you know, costume designs. Really nice to have an entire magazine that comes with it. You actually get the game box itself. You also get this download code so that you can put this character into an iOS Android game, and also you can download uniforms that you can actually wear as costumes in the game. You get the game itself obviously on this PS Vita cartridge if you buy the PS Vita version, and if you look over here, 12 of these very high quality mini posters, which you could, probably use as a bookmark. So yeah, really looking forward to opening this Blu-ray, watching that, listening to the music, opening this magazine and having a good read of that, playing with these mini posters, putting these download codes in, playing the actual game itself. This is going to be fantastic. One of the best unboxings of 2015 so far. I just can't wait to play it. I will of course be making gameplay videos so you can see a little bit of what it looks like to play the actual game. Hopefully the flying combat will be smooth and easy to get into. Until then, of course, don't forget to comment, subscribe, share all the links and all that good stuff, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, check out this music! I'm so excited about this game. It's gonna be so awesome. It's like the anime, but better! Could you jump in the previous game? Oh, that was dangerous. Wow. Whoa! But anyway, let's fly for now. They've got the camera angle perfect. Oh, yes! Gameplay is nice and smooth. Really enjoying it. Whoa! Dragon! So first I'm gonna lock on. Quest clear if we can beat this boss. Me too, I'm gonna help you, Asuna. Let's go! Special sword skill! Let's fly! Let's do something fun, shall we? Let's go flying crazy! Wah! Jump off this, yeah! But then actually I'm gonna fly. Good job, Daddy, you did it! Really weird that she calls me Papa.